There are a number of differences in regards to, I think, the business culture here in New York. Number one, I think people are incredibly hospitable and open here. They like, getting meetings and sitting down and having a conversation with someone. People love to do that here. Very few people will say no to a meeting. And so I was like, wow, this is incredible. I can get all these meetings and this is just going to be so easy. But what you find is that people are very warm and generous and love to have a meeting and really positive and give you a great response and say, yeah, we should definitely try and figure out how to do something together. And it's like, wow, this is going to be the easiest way of doing business imaginable. And then it just basically goes cold. And that's very typical, I think, of this environment. No one really wants to say no. No one really wants to say no to you. Regardless of what you might be offering. You need to kind of figure out how to cut through all of that and really identify what the meaningful opportunities are. And that takes a while and a certain amount of sophistication to get there. There's a greater emphasis on what I'll call value exchange here, right? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours kind of thing. I found it's more prevalent here and it's actually more productive. And it's a very particular way of kind of sort of doing business, which is, look, rather than me come to you and say, look, I want something from you, it's like, I'll come to you and say, look, how can I help you? And it doesn't necessarily have to have anything to do with the fact that we might want to do business together at some point. So just tell me how I can help, who can I introduce you to? What connections can I potentially make? What problems are you experiencing or challenges are you experiencing in your business right now that I could potentially help with? And there's a sort of an altruistic kind of nature to it, but it's an amazing way to build and strengthen relationships. Now, if I was to do that exact same thing in the UK, which I'm from the UK and I understand this, but we tend to be a little bit more cynical, we're a little bit more wary, right? So we tend to sort of, if someone comes up to you and says, tell me how I can help you, you'll be like, why? Why do you want to help me? That's kind of the reaction, right? It's just really different. And it's these cultural kind of nuances and these cultural differences that actually need to be understood so that you can kind of adapt to the different environments. Once you figure it out, it's possible to be super productive in both environments.
The opportunity for Mixcloud in going to New York is very simple and clear for us.
We've just launched our company and we're just getting some press and we've gotten a lot of interest from New York.
To go out there, pitch for investment, meet new people, meet new contacts.
New York is a place that I think is made for entrepreneurs. It is high energy, it is exciting, people care here about what they do.